I'm Kyle Nix, Dragonplex Dojo champion, and you are watching Main Event Wrestling Network. And you better keep watching it too, or else. Woo!
Woo! Welcome in. It is a Saturday, early evening, late afternoon, and it is Kayfabe Coffee, the weekend roast. Look at us. We had nothing to do today, people, if you're tuning into the Main Event Network. And as you can tell by this stellar panel, that none of us had anything to do today on a Saturday. And we're here to give you some wrestling news, hot takes, and what do you say? You're the barista of kayfabe or some nonsense?
Well, the barista of broken kayfabe, if you will, pouring out hot takes stronger than a Starbucks shaken espresso. It's like I've never left this show, Jay Gold.
Yes, and I missed you, Kyle, because we haven't recorded in 2 weeks together, and I'm glad that we're here. And so let me introduce this panel of absolute lunacy. We have, to my left, we have Tucky from the OTM podcast.
Oh, yeah!
Hello, everybody, at JimTuck89, top right, as I like it. I don't practice my promos in the bathroom mirror like Gags does, but excited to be here. And Gags, shout out to you and I. 7 years ago, we debuted episode number 1.
That is right. We are celebrating our 7 years. Yeah. It is our anniversary, yeah.
I don't have a coffee, but I do have a cold brew. Let's have a day.
Cheers.
Well, and I'm going to go then directly below me to my pal, the boss man, the Kevin Nash of, if you will, of the blog world order. It is.
I am the tallest.
The president of the Four Loco Association. It is the Great Brown Hope, right below me. What's up,
guys? Little known fact about two people here. Me and Tucky make the West Coast team known as Mustache Mountain. We are right over the Death Valley Hills and Plains. You'll see us there. You'll catch us around the block.
From the Sierra Nevadas.
My shift got canceled a minute before I had to clock in, so here we are.
That was some bullshit, by the way. Unbelievable. Cut your day, but at least you're here with us. And below me, again, they moved around, but below me now, my partner on the NXT night shift, one half, the boss man of the Main Event Network, the most underrated content creator in the wrestling world today.
It's the most overlooked, for the record, because the most underrated apparently is Wells Mania. That we had our little debrief, we talked it out. He's the most underrated. I'm the most overlooked. He was the first to
the ring.
Yeah,
ladder match.
Hey, I know he's got Mega Mondo. He's a friend. So
let's go. Hey, there's friendly exhibition.
Mr. OTM Kyle, hello. Welcome in.
Oh, I heard that was my intro. I didn't have anything else to add. That was it. You were just supposed to go off of that.
Tino's comment over your name. We got to make sure everybody sees
I'm saying hi to Tino because Tino's taking some time out of his Saturday to come support the Main Event Wrestling Network.
He's in the next room.
Is it? He's in the warehouse. Let him out.
He's still in there.
In the Main Event warehouse. Well, this is a busy week. This is a very busy week. We all got together. We were texting each other, and we're like, is anybody doing anything? We need to talk about all this. There was a ton of stuff going on. We've had some releases. We've had some deaths in the wrestling Twitter world. We've had some great matches, Raw and SmackDown. We have AAA coming up. Let's get to it. Let's start off, as we were kind of talking, Ilja Dragunov leaving the WWE. Speaking of underrated, one of the more underrated talents WWE had. We saw some great matches in NXT UK. We never got the match we wanted with Gunther. I don't think they ever really knew what to do with him on the main roster. You have a guy who is this intense, who's a little bit smaller in stature, but also as more intense than probably anyone on the roster. And they just kind of let him wither on the vine. That his run with the United States title was amazing for the time it was. But of course, anybody who goes against Melo is going to put on some great matches. And unfortunately, he decided not to re-up his contract, and here we are. So, I mean, this is business. It's not, to me, it's not like, oh, they cut him. He just decided he needed to ply his trade elsewhere. And I'm going to start with you, Kyle. Why don't we go into your thoughts here, and we'll go around robin. You, GBH, up to Tucky, and back.
Yeah, we usually aren't that surprised with a lot of releases. At least me and you, I know. We talk about it a lot when these releases come around that, it's a business at the end of the day. It's a roster. It's like the major league, it's any major league sports. The NFL, it's MLB. If you're not up to par, if there's too much roster spots, and there's just not a spot for you on TV, you're going to get cut. That's just how it is. But with Ilja Dragunov, it didn't feel like that was the issue with him. He was one of the best in ring. He's one of the most believable guys. He has a high motor that can go with really anybody, and it's just one of those head scratchers to me. I don't say that a lot when it comes to these WWE decisions, but then at the end of the day, this really sounds more like an Ilja Dragunov decision. He saw the writing on the wall, saw how he was being positioned on TV, and he said, "You know what? I'm going to bet on myself because GBH, you know it." Everybody else, there's other people that have done this before. They'll leave the WWE, they bet on themselves. You look at a Karrion Kross, he's really just turned himself around these past couple of years. I think Ilja Dragunov will be able to do that as well. So I don't think this is the end-all, be-all for Ilja Dragunov. Hell, who knows? He might be back in WWE in a couple of years. They never say never, but it's shocking. It's disappointing because, like you said, I really wanted to get that match against Gunther. I really wanted that.
He carried NXT UK, he carried that title for a very long time through COVID. He was almost like an enigma here in the States when you watched him on UK, and everyone's like, when is this guy going to come in and apply his trade here? GBH, what are your thoughts on this one?
I was just looking at some numbers now. Honestly, I don't think this was an issue with I mean, his contract ran out, and with the time span, he debuted in 2019 in NXT UK. He was NXT champion by 2022, so he probably got a new deal then. I think what's happening here is they're probably trying to offer him the similar deal maybe, and he said, no thanks, I'm out. Or maybe something less because he hasn't done much. But he carried NXT UK for a long time. He was there when they were
Hi, hot sauce!
Okay, so, oh yeah, let's go. We out here. Nice. And we're talking NXT UK. Perfect. This guy knows.
Perfect for him, yeah.
Honestly, there isn't room for everybody. They cut SmackDown a couple hours, obviously a month. So that's 4 less hours a month. A lot less people getting TV time. Ilja Dragunov being one of those people. Carmelo Hayes being one of those people. We talk about this all the time. There just really isn't room for everybody. And I think with what they've been trying to build around everybody else, there wasn't really a place for Ilja at the moment.
How about that post you had earlier today on X?
I was looking at that.
Do you want to address that situation?
It's still going. Like, I literally said, you guys are talking about everybody wants to talk about him, but you guys weren't talking about him when he was on TV, when he was in NXT UK, when he was when he had that match with Dijak. Not everybody was talking about it till after the match.
Every internet wrestling fan behaves exactly the same way. You hear nothing from somebody about a guy, about a talent, a girl, and then they leave, and all of a sudden, they know everything. They can't believe it. This guy was so good. I can't believe it. And you look at their history, they don't tweet about him once the entire time. It makes zero sense.
And the thing with NXT UK is that they made it its own brand, separate from NXT, so they could have two developmental territories, and it worked when they had NXT versus NXT UK. That was a lot of fun. If they would have treated those two brands as opposed to developmental, there would still be a place for a lot of people that have gotten released. I mean, you could have still had maybe Gunther in NXT UK, maybe Rhea Ripley, Ilja Dragunov for sure. Josh Briggs popped up there a couple times. Cruz del Toro was there once or twice. I think Adam Cole showed up once. Finn Balor. That would have really changed the trajectory of everything that's going on now. If they hadn't closed the doors, how big would NXT UK be right now? I think it would probably be as good as AAA is. And there wasn't a lot of space for Dragunov, unfortunately. Any other feud they put him in, he was going to have to win. It wasn't going to be, if this guy loses this feud, he's going to be fine. Who did he drop the belt to? Was it Sami Zayn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how come nobody's blaming Sami Zayn for that? He hasn't done anything.
I do. I blame him.
Oh, don't worry. I got a good Sami Zayn rant for the end. And you guys are going to hate it.
Like, everyone's saying that WWE dropped the ball on it. Okay, sure they did. Maybe they didn't.
They did. They did.
There's a lot that factors into this, but at the end of the day, nobody was really there for Dragunov.
Let me just piggyback on you real quick, GBH. Let me ask the one question to the wrestling community. and this is a question you got to ask for every guy. And I don't want to. This is all based on people's opinion, but you have to look at the facts. When you saw him at the top of the card, was he selling tickets?
No, he wasn't the headline guy.
Not at all. And that's the problem with the booking. Is
So what you're saying is you have to be a box office superstar to stay in the WWE, otherwise they're going to just start cutting you now.
That's not bad,
unfortunately, you're a public company and you're trying to sell tickets. That's the problem. It's not our problem. It's their problem. That's the problem.
But it's not like he was the reason that people weren't buying tickets.
No, but they didn't cut him. That's the thing. He went somewhere else.
I know. Trust me. Yeah, I get why he's leaving. The writing was on the wall. Go ahead, Tuck.
Tuck, sorry, man. Go ahead.
I think it's a fumble by WWE, and I think it's a misassessment on Ilya's part. I think Ilya was looking for more of a lucrative deal than what WWE was willing to offer based on the numbers that he was doing. The irony of it is, like, the WWE, the company, can heavily influence those numbers based on how they book him. And so they offer him at, okay, this is kind of where you're at, right? Great matches. Not a single person's asking for your merch, fella. So from Jay Gold's point of the public business standpoint, that makes sense. Ilya could be around. I'm excited that he chose to leave and will hopefully forge his own path. I'm interested in where he lands.
It can't be AEW.
Enough with that shit. Every guy.
Their roster's too bloated.
He would be a lot of fun in JCW.
Yes, I thought I was going to ask you about that.
They would let him go crazy there, and they have people that would sell the shit out of it, or maybe even GCW. I mean, there's so many places he could go.
New Japan.
He was a GCW guy, wasn't he? I mean, all these guys have worked the indies before they got to NXT UK. Everyone knew Ilja Dragunov before he showed up on WWE's television.
He's at WXW or something, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I think.
Let me ask you a question. Anybody know this? I don't know it, but I love this from the business aspect. I love the business side of wrestling. I find it to be fascinating.
This is a good point, though, by Bill. They didn't really put Dragunov ever in a position to become a main eventer on the main roster.
Right.
And come on, you weren't going to put over Trick,
no,
Ilja, and Braun, and Carmelo at the same
Corbin.
time.
So let me ask you a question.
This is before Corbin. Like, we're talking about those four call-ups. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put them somewhere, get them all over while you're trying to get everybody else who's already been there.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus everybody else that wants to make a return all of a sudden. So.
What do we think is a reasonable? And we're not on the business side, but I find the business to be so fascinating. What is a reasonable contract for somebody? I don't even know what these guys are doing. Where we could say, where do you even find that information? And go, okay, let me look at some of these contracts.
What's Roman Reigns making per year is what I want to know.
What do you say? Like, this guy deserves this, and
$10 million is he? Yeah. So let's say Roman's $10 million.
Right.
Where does that put Dragunov in your opinion? $500,000?
I don't think anybody makes $10 million. I don't think Roman makes
like $200K,
$250,000. Yeah.
Okay.
$200K a year, and he's got to pay his own expenses.
They do, right? They pay their own
everybody
expenses,
does. They all pay their own expenses now. So
right. So it's super business-like. It's interesting because, like, professional sports teams always report contracts and structures, and you know everything about it. But WWE still uses these people as independent contractors. It's like crazy to me.
It's a weird carny business.
26.
Every other company.
It's still carnified, but so we heard that talent was taking reduced pay months ago, that some talent received massive pay cuts. They're restructuring deals in a way where we're going to give you X amount for 1 year of work, and because we're not having you work 150 shows with all the house shows, we're not going to pay you as much money. But if you move merch, so they're incentivizing the, like, periphery businesses.
Are they still doing downside guarantees, Tucky? Like, remember, like the Vince days. The Vince days was you get a downside guarantee, and if your merch sells, you make up to a certain amount of money. If you appear
on TV, you get more and stuff as well. If you
so is it still like that now, or no? Is it just a flat contract?
It's like an annual. We're gonna pay you this much money for the, like, year's work, and then from there, that's why, like, it's way easier for them to let people rest and stay off. I think too, they don't have this urgency. Like, they're not really booking X amount of dates for specific talent unless you're John Cena, that kind of deal. But they're getting paid less from WWE, like, based on the amount of work too. That's
Well, I
why
heard
Sami Zayn
And you
took
can
a
see where the
pay
money
cut.
is based on what they wear too, on their gear, the way they present themselves when they come in. You can tell who spends money. So
I have
guys
something to
go-
add on to the way that you present yourself as well. That brings up a thing, and this probably is just me nitpicking something, but I will say this about Ilja Dragunov. That dude really never had a social media presence of any sort. Nowadays, you need to be on social media, at least posting stuff to get your fans interested in your work. Because if you're just going out there every night and wrestling and that's all you're selling about yourself, I'm sorry, it's not enough nowadays in wrestling. You really got to put yourself out there and have that social media presence. And maybe that's why he wasn't getting the outpouring of support online, because people really didn't see much of Ilja other than being on their television screen once in a while.
or a team or somebody running your social media. Something.
Yeah, like have something. Like show your workouts. You're a badass. Like vlog it. Do something. Like invest in yourself. Because if you're not investing in yourself, why should I invest in you?
And Kyle, if you could bring up Bill Moss's comment about Brock and Moxley, the reason why
They
Brock and Moxley
built themselves
don't need
before that. Yeah,
Right.
they were
They were
already
here
built before
before
social
social
media.
media.
Yeah,
Right.
He has to utilize social media because he started in 2019. That's
and he
that's
was
the
and he
era.
was gone for a year with an injury,
Yeah.
and nobody
During
saw him
COVID
until he
too.
came
Yeah.
back. Like,
And then in that post I made where people are losing their minds, some people are like, he didn't even have a shirt. And there's people correcting those people. He had 2 shirts.
They weren't good.
I mean, yeah, they weren't, but still,
weren't
like,
good.
Bill Moss got both of them.
why don't they
You know what
let
I mean?
them?
Like,
Why don't they let them design their own
there's
shirt?
people that show up and show out for the people they love, and I get they're a little expensive sometimes, but if you're buying 20 Cody shirts, you can buy one Ilja
Yeah,
Dragunov.
exactly.
Yeah, wait. Why does Cody get all the cool merch? Cody's got so much.
Ain't that
Cool.
cool?
Because it
He's all
moved.
right.
He's at
Because
the tippy top of the
They
club.
say, I bought them shirts.
Hey, but does he have a club WWE jacket like Tuck?
That's a great jacket.
Tuck's not even
Come on,
wearing it
Greg,
though.
you got to stay humble.
Tuck's not wearing it.
It's 97 degrees. Okay, let's tone down the windbreaker talk.
It's 97 in
Let's pull it
Vegas?
out. No, I'm in Reno. It's 97 up here.
Nice.
It's probably 110 in Vegas.
Oh damn, it's about 90 something here too.
About 80 over here.
I just think in the end, if you want to move merch, the biggest thing should be this. I know the machine makes all their stuff. Allow these guys to make their own stuff. Allow them to say, "Look, I'm going to put this out," and I think more people are going to be interested in it.
Or use an AI prompt like every other network does.
Yeah.
Did you see the video where the Motor City Machine Guns saw their
Yes, their
t-shirts
shirts
for the first time?
Yep.
And they're like absolutely disgusted, but also cordial about it?
Well, because
Didn't we talk about that on OTM right away? We were making fun of that
Absolutely.
shirt.
Some people don't even get a shirt. All right, so
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, remember,
We're not going to get that.
Well, remember the Zack Ryder T-shirt, the original Zack Ryder.
I had that.
Yeah, remember they had like Elite / and then they had the basic T-shirts, and it was just a picture of him with just Zack Ryder on it.
yeah, that one sold out.
Everybody bought it. So
Yeah.
as long as you can get your fans behind you,
Exactly.
But on the opposite end, how do you get your fans behind you if you're not being, but
Put
Zack
on
Ryder-
TV. Yeah.
On YouTube, like Zack Ryder did.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So Ilya really had put himself in a hole.
Ilya, the Long Island story.
I would have had Dragunov like just hunting in just a loincloth. He like finds a goat and he just eats it right then and there.
Right. It's
And then he
something
starts
like
doing push-ups. Starts fucking doing push-ups. And then
He
just
has a
starts running at max
dragon
speed.
tattoo on his neck. He had all sorts of cool
Like
shit.
blood all over his face. Something.
Is he
That
Bear
was-
Grylls?
It's crazy. Sees a bear in the wilderness, the bear runs away.
Yeah. The bear would definitely run away from Ilja Dragunov. I think we all could agree that Ilya is going to be fine. He's going to be fine.
I hope he comes to GCW and I get to see him in New York, like right.
Oh, I want to see him. Come to Warrior.
First
Come to
round.
Warrior.
W.
I hope that's
Ilya versus Mad Dog. Hey, Jay Gold, listen to this.
Yeah.
Ilja Dragunov versus Mad Dog Conley.
Oh.
Come on. Come on.
I mean, it would be
In a
great.
chain match.
Yes.
Do it at the Mecca.
No,
Do it here at the
Warrior.
Mecca in Jersey.
No, Warrior. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, don't do it at the Mecca because Jay
Yeah.
Gold only goes to JCW and it's
We need Tucky Longrod there with the
More than
stick.
that. ETU is at the Mecca.
Tucky Longrod over here.
All right, so as we close this one out, let's move to the next big topic, which was last night on
DNA
SmackDown.
lockdown. Oh no, SmackDown. Sorry.
The CM Punk Kevin Owens match, the CM Punk Kevin Owens build, which I'm very disappointed this match even took place on SmackDown. Don't touch. Go to a pay-per-view. immediately to a.
I will tell you why they did it, but go
big
ahead.
names. I'm just saying big names.
It's in Toronto. You got to do it in Toronto.
Yeah, you're right. But these are big guys.
It brought in viewers.
Yeah, this was massive. This match was massive.
It was
and
good.
It's going to go on. Probably we're going to get more, which is good. Unfortunately, I think stupid Sami Zayn's going to get his face involved.
Of course he is, just for you.
GBH, go ahead. You go first.
Thanks, ass face. Had to pull that one off the Kyle. I got you, dog. Jacob, Kyle. In the chats, man. Hey, what hole are you at, Jacob? What hole is it?
I'm just there mentally, GBH.
He's on the 19th.
I bet you didn't even finish today.
I played 2 times today.
Yeah, we're definitely
See, even Bill Moss said at GBH. I think that's what you were getting at. You need to still have bigger matches on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, especially if you're going to cut it to 2 hours. You got to sell the show. 3 hours wasn't enough, apparently. Nobody liked 3 hours of SmackDown, 3 hours of Raw. I don't understand. I think maybe it's
coming. I think it's coming back. I think it's like they're going in seasons.
And people are already complaining about it.
Like they go to 2 hours versus like the holiday or something.
Like damn. So what are we talking about here? Punk and Owens?
Did you get to see the match at all or not yet?
I saw some of it. I saw bits and pieces. I saw Sami Zayn getting involved. I just wasn't sure if that was before or after because I saw different videos of it.
It was in between it was in the middle of the match that he tried to interfere on behalf of helping Kevin Owens, and then he ended up actually turning on Kevin Owens, which I enjoyed. I think this is a wrinkle now that you could go on with these 3 for the next few months in different iterations of matches, triple threats, one-on-ones. I think it'll be good stuff.
You could. You just gotta let them run wild. The way that the Punk and Owens promo went was done pretty well before. I can't wait to hear what Sami Zayn has to say under this mentality to see if maybe he can win me back over.
Not me.
But I still think this is gonna end up with Sami Zayn going back to the Bloodline eventually. I think he's here for one last hurrah in the main event scene before he heads over to help out Roman Reigns for War Games. It's going to be interesting because I think we're going to get Kevin Owens pinning Sami Zayn perhaps if we do get a triple threat championship match. I mean, would you pin CM Punk? Would you have CM Punk grab the ball with the cup? No. Who else can take that pin besides Sami Zayn?
Yep.
It's too easy to call. I mean, it's going to be great. It's too easy to call, but I'm excited for it because you're going to have 3 indie darlings that people loved watching back then. That we all watched. Well, besides Punk, because he moved to ECW and SmackDown, Raw, blah blah blah. But he had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had a similar come up in WWE. They went through NXT and then they went through their phases on Raw, SmackDown, both against John Cena, of course, if you guys remember that. And now all 3 of them are in the main event. We would have loved to see this maybe 5, 6, 10 years sooner, maybe. Punk leaving is obviously a factor there, but we're getting it now. And I think everybody should be grateful that we're going to get a triple threat masterpiece. And I don't think it's going to be for Sunday night's main event. Maybe Money in the Bank.
No, it's already too packed right now for Sunday night's main event. Maybe? Yeah, Money in the Bank.
Do we do it on AAA Saturday?
Oh, could do that as well.
That too?
But, Punk was an FCW guy too before he did his time.
Yeah, that's right. And FCW. Yeah, FCW. Yeah. No. I think he was Ohio Valley.
Oh, OVW. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Ohio Valley, then ECW.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely need another main event week, and we got to get GBH and Jay Gold to join us because the OTM and Ope 3-Way were running wild in Minneapolis that weekend.
I mean, we got to put somewhere fun because, I'm bringing the wife, too, so you want her to have fun somewhere that's not wrestling related, you know what I mean? Like, we can't just go to a wrestling show. Like, I want to bring her, and we want to
I'm not bringing mine. Forget that.
And mine's not interested.
Yeah, I'm not bringing her. I don't have anybody to bring, so don't worry.
Mine prefers that I have a weekend with the boys. I'm looking forward to it.
No, we're still going to hang out, but
the Rumble in Arizona.
For us, it's still traveling. We don't get to travel a lot, so wouldn't want to miss out on a chance.
I have family there. We could do the Rumble in Arizona.
Oh, now you could do something? Now in Rumble in Arizona?
If you guys come to Cali, you guys can
5 months away.
Over.
I'm not going to lie. I hated LA, GBH. I hated it.
But you didn't hit me up, though.
But that was before you were a part of the network.
Who were you hanging out with in LA?
Easy.
That guy?
No. I meant that you guys know somebody out there. I don't like that.
Oh, no. We were there for Mania.
I meant that you guys have like a guide, someone to be like, hey, guys, this is a fun thing to do. Hey,
yeah, no, we didn't have that.
I was dodging cars on the limes. That was my weekend. I was getting sideswiped left and right. It was a problem.
I did almost witness him die. We were on USC's campus, and he's just scooting with that lime scooter, and then this guy just goes, and I'm like, oh.
That dude's right was more important than my life.
That's what you get for riding one of those stupid scooters. That's what happens.
I love them.
Nah, they
Hey,
are.
speaking of scooters, Pluggo's here.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
let's
this
bring him
fucking guy.
in. Hey,
Look at this
Pluggo.
guy.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Nice of you to stop by.
Sorry, I was late. I told you I had a thing till 5, and then we had to do some post show because we have LPW coming up, so we had to get some. We previewed it. And we had to get some
Oh,
stuff.
hey,
Dude's
Rick
good.
Pluggo.
He waited until the room started getting full. Makes the,
I can
go
leave, guys.
running.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Kyle thinks I'm a big deal, so I could just leave.
Apparently you are.
I mean, you are on the thumbnail. Can't you see yourself right below yourself?
I can. I look good.
You're right
I
below
also had to change clothes because I can't do 2 podcasts and wear the same thing.
That's smart. You got to keep them on your toes. I get
So
it.
I literally took my shirt off and put a different
Oh.
hat, different shirt on right before I popped on.
You should have done that on camera next time. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I missed? I did not watch. I did not watch this match. How was it?
Well, no, but we don't need to talk about this match because I want to hear about your night.
My
your
night?
wrestling
Which
night
night?
at South Bend Cubs game.
Oh,
How was that?
That was fun. So okay, I don't know where you want me to start, but for those that
The beginning of the night.
Yeah.
The beginning of
Pluggo,
the
we got time. There's no
Yeah,
time
there's
for
no
this. We're right
parameters
ahead,
today.
my friend.
Yeah.
We got nothing to do tonight.
I got to eat dinner.
Unless
At some
Jimmy Gold
point.
accidentally ends the stream.
I'm not touching it. I'm staying away from that button.
You better not.
Don't accidentally end the stream, guys. So, okay, for those that don't know, I live in South Bend, Indiana. I am a huge Cubs fan. A few years back, the Cubs became the South Bend Cubs. They became their minor league affiliate. Yada yada yada. So this is kind of like and the last couple seasons they've done a pro wrestling night where they bring in the local wrestling promotion there, has a few matches throughout the night, and then they usually bring in I think Jerry the King Lawler was there last year, if I'm not mistaken. I couldn't make that one. I had something going on with the kids. So this year for fun, I was like, I'm going to put out a little post and just see if I can get there. Like if they'll actually let me in the building, credentialed, all that fun stuff. So I put it out there, and I had a few people vouch for me and put in a good word and help me out.
As they should.
And I got linked up with the guy that runs it, and he gave me a pass. So bucket list thing, I got to work with the South Bend Cubs, and I got to interview Adam Pierce.
The Scrap Daddy.
Scrap Daddy. So
I like how he said 69 too when you asked him.
Yeah, so I got there, and they were really serious, and they were like, you got 10 minutes, that's all you get. And I was like, that's fine. 10 minutes. I was like, shoot. So I thought you were gonna give me 5.
Better than
Plenty of time for us.
10 minutes. I will make the most of it. So they actually took us into one of the new suites, and we sat down outside. And unfortunately, my wireless mics, one of them only charged like 10%. I actually had to order some more. And I was like, well, hey, do you mind just doing the one? I was going to give you this one, but if it dies halfway through, this is going to sound awful. And he's like, yeah, whatever you want. I was like, perfect. He was super nice. So we got the interview going, and part of the interview and all of this was like, I did get to go down onto the field and record his first pitch. So we're standing there in the ramp, and I was like, I gotta ask him like a question, and that was the first one to pop in mind, and he gave us the 69 answers. So super nice of him. And then he went and did like a meet and greet, so we got to go up there and kind of just record some stuff. I haven't put everything out. We didn't get to ask him anything there, interfere with the meet and greet, but It was cool to watch him interact with the city of South Bend, and he gave everybody a bunch of time. He was super accommodating to all the people around. He was a very nice guy. It was a lot of fun. And there was some wrestling, so I got to take in some wrestling as well. Baseball and wrestling are two of my favorite things.
Come on. Your post said it best. Baseball, wrestling, life is good.
And it's like I said, it's just this weird, like, I got media credentialed for the South Bend Cubs, which is wild.
Your favorite team.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's your favorite team, the South Bend Cubs?
Well,
I'm
a
a Chicago Cubs fan. So you have to understand, so the South Bend Cubs, like I said, they weren't always the South Bend Cubs. When I'm old enough they were the South Bend White Sox when I was a kid.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know that.
And
yeah.
Then they became the Silverhawks.
Then they became the South Bend Silverhawks, which is an affiliate of the Arizona Diamondbacks, which was weird. So which we loved this. So we loved the Silverhawks. Don't get me wrong, but then they made the swap to the Cubs, and the Cubs are the affiliate switch, and it was like a perfect match mate. It's more localized. It became a thing. They've renovated. The wife and I go.
Park. Yeah, it's
They
beautiful.
renovated the park. They've added more to it. The wife and I go all the time. We love going to games. We usually go to the opening day as like our anniversary treat because we were married early April and they start usually around that time. So yeah, it was like this really cool moment to just be like, oh, hey. And it was nice to see, like I said, I was only a couple of us that got a chance to interview. So I'm like, am I allowed to be here? I got to the desk and the lady was like, what's your
pass? But
she goes, what's your name? And I go, I'm
Pluggo?
John. No, I couldn't say Pluggo. You have to give
a
me
shoot name.
You have to give your shoot name. I know.
Yeah.
Mr. Pluggo.
All right, Mr. Pluggo Johnson. That's me. And she was like, "You're not on the list." And I was like, "Okay, quit." She's like, "I'm just kidding. Here you go."
That's great. I'm
Not on
glad
the
you-
list.
Yeah.
I go by Pluggo. She's like, all right,
Yeah.
Pluggo.
So I have to introduce myself. I was like, "Yeah, thank you." Like, nice to meet you, John. I was like,
John.
"Yeah, yeah."
That,
You when you do any of these, you got to do them. Like when you get WWE media credentials, they're like, I can't be like, my name's Pluggo. I have to give them the shoot name that my mom.
yeah, but when you do the interviews like with Blake Monroe, you introduce yourself.
Yeah,
as
no,
Pluggo, don't you?
100%. But to get in the building, I got to give
To
them.
get in the building, yeah.
You have to show your ID.
Well, that's good to know if I ever get a shot, which WWE, come on, give me a chance.
You can't be
My
like,
he says Great Brown Hope. I'll show you.
Yeah.
so.
The Great Brown Dope Dealer.
Yeah, so.
Great
No, it
Brown.
was-
You should have stopped at dope. It would have been fine.
The Great Brown Dope.
And I will tell you this. It was Thirsty Thursday, if anybody's familiar with Thirsty Thursdays. It was like $3
Yes, you will.
beer night.
Oh, $3.
You will.
So you've got just this sea of like baseball fans, college kids, and wrestling, and it all mixes into like these people were just like eating up this. They were giving the heels the business and talking trash, and I looked over at the guy that runs the event, and I go,
Funny.
you put this on Thursdays on purpose, don't you? And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, yeah.
That's the rowdy boys and girls there.
it was pretty wild.
You got to get the college kids. I
So,
love that. Thanks for sharing that.
Enough about me, but if you want the full Adam Pearce interview, it'll be up on Love Wrestling on Monday around 7, so a little bit before Raw. It's only about 10 minutes, so it shouldn't bleed into anything that you'd want to do Monday Night Raw related, but
I'll definitely be checking that out.
There
At
you
Pluggo
go.
_, where you're going to be able to find out at Love Wrestling. Make sure
Oh.
you're subscribed to their channel as well.
we're on the road to 420, bros. Let's
Yeah!
go.
Hey, you know who number 409 was today? It was our pal Wells Mania who decided to
Nice.
subscribe. So
I was
nice to see Wells Mania.
Shout out to Wells. He was one of the leading drivers of getting me to that event. He knew some people, so because I didn't know who to. That's part of the problem is I never know who to talk to. I just do
Right.
things and hope that it sticks. And he was like, "Nope, get in contact with this guy." And then that guy was like, "Nope, this is the guy you need to email." And I sent the email, and boom. So hey, this would be a lesson to anybody watching. If you want something, just put it out on the socials, and somebody will help you out. Shoot your
it.
shot. Shoot your
Yep.
shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I miss about
Wayne
90.
Gretzky, Michael Scott.
I miss about 99% of the shots I take, but that 1% is pretty damn sweet.
Yes, the 1% always means
Oh.
more.
He's right.
And by the way, I need to, Tucky, I forgot. I want to go back to you because we were doing the CM Punk Kevin Owens before Pluggo rudely interrupted us.
Yeah, Tucky's so hot, I had to hop in.
Well, and
Yeah, you guys need to shake it one more time for me real quick.
it's not the first time I've shared the stage with Mr. Pluggo. Some would say Kyle was obsessed with our entrance.
It was excellent.
I feel
Somebody
like he
said
nailed
that.
it. I think now, when we meet at a Cornerstone event with an entrance, we coordinated that in about 10 minutes before we did it.
Could you imagine what we could do with some time to prep?
Come on, it's unreal.
Somebody
Yeah.
commented, the guy on the right definitely practices that in the mirror, and I said, yes, I do.
Yeah,
You can look, but you can't touch.
I mean, we all have our
I
moments,
can't
but-
wait till you guys do that in Saudi when next year. It'll be great.
Yeah,
It'll go over really
Yeah.
well.
But we don't have to cover up our skins, so we're good.
No, when they go to Saudi, my pitch, when they go to Saudi, we go to Austin, Texas, or L.A. and go to Kazam and watch it and make it a main event party weekend.
Why don't you guys come to New York where they're doing a whole thing and we can all hang out?
No.
New York is so bad. Nobody wants
just
to go
stay
to
with
New York.
me.
Can I sleep on your couch, Jay Gold?
Yes, I live 30 minutes by train from New York
You
City.
look like you smell like hot dog.
Can we experience the Jewish culture while we're there?
You sure can, whatever you want. It's in the middle of April. There's nothing to experience. You want to come up to Nashville, you're more than welcome.
No, GBH will hold it down on the West Coast.
Jay Gold doesn't care about brown people.
He doesn't.
Not at all.
That's why he doesn't like gefilte fish, because it's brown.
I said you're invited to stay at my house. I mean, I don't even know what else I need to do.
We're joking for the record, everybody online.
All of my social security number? No, thanks.
If you want to,
There's
share
already
that.
somebody else using it, man. Like, I don't need 2 more people using it.
Can I say something to piss everybody off real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Pretty good.
Sami Zayn is the MVP of WWE in 2026.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm not.
No
He
way.
has been the string that is holding all the stories together on Friday Night SmackDown throughout the entire calendar
He's been
year.
the doorstop. And
He is the one. He's a part of every backstage segment. Everybody is coming up to Sami Zayn. Yes, it is, because he is carrying Friday Night SmackDown right now, and you just don't want to admit it.
Over Johnny Gargano, huge.
And this match, by the way, CM Punk and Kevin Owens, Tuck, I'll let you talk on it. I thought it was fantastic. CM Punk is on a generational run right now.
Go ahead, Tuck. Go ahead.
I don't have much more to add on top of what's been said, other than I think when we talked about it on the podcast, it was going to be step 1 for me. And then I read a post somewhere about like WWE thinking this was going to be a one-off. And so that made me a little confused, but the Sami Zayn of it all makes me think
no way.
there is an engine here with several cogs in the wheel. I vehemently disagree with your claim about Sami Zayn being the MVP. But for Punk and Owens, I'm excited to see where it goes, and I don't think it's Sunday night's main event, because now we've got Baron Corbin versus Lil Yachty in a 5-minute Survivor Challenge. Sign me up.
Well,
Little Yachty, baby.
Let me ask you something, you guys, because you're all Kyle. You're a big Punk fan. I'm a Punk fan. I think I know he's 48, almost 49 years old. The thing with that drives me nuts about the internet is they still think that they still want the CM Punk from 2005. I think Punk has really found how he needs to wrestle at this age, and he's not going. He learned.
He's a different wrestler.
He learned his lesson from when he tried to do the buckshot lariat and he couldn't hit it.
Stay in your lane.
Right. Stay where you need to be. And a match like this, especially with Owens, who can still do a little bit of, some of his athletic moves. I think Punk is really starting. Settle in. You don't have to be that guy anymore. You don't need a springboard forearm. You don't need all that stuff anymore.
To add to that, if he is straight edge, he's not taking painkillers. He's probably not smoking weed, and he's probably not drinking. So he's
probably
all kinds of pain, So there's that too. His pain level is probably got to be at a all-time high.
I hate the age comment that people make, because if you're still good in ring and you're still a draw for money, why take them off the top of the card? There's no reason CM Punk should be out of the main event scene for the next 2 years.
No, he's good. He's definitely good. I'm just saying he's definitely hurting a lot more. Like, his body hurts.
Oh, yeah.
He's in great shape.
He has
he's going to go.
Yeah, he lands things a lot heavier than he used to. You can just see, like Jeff Hardy, when he lands the Swanton now, it looks like, somebody dropped a bag of cement from the sky and it's coming down. Like, Punk now is doing the same thing. Punk is like landing hard, but he needs
That's
to
a good point.
Yeah. So as you get older, you just don't have the same, but he's figured it out. And this match proved it. And
we're going to get a triple threat then?
I don't want it, but I think we're probably going to get that, right?
At Money in the Bank?
Is that where they want to do it? Sure. I mean, I have no idea.
Sunday night's main event's full, right? Because we have Yachty and Corbin. We have, what else do we have on Sunday night's main event? There's
Cody and Randy.
And
then Oba and Braun.
Those are big matches.
3. They might add one more, but I don't know.
Oba and Braun should
be. Maybe Jason J defends.
Yeah, maybe get JC and Tiffany on the card, or just do a six woman tag with Fatal Influence versus Paige.
Another one?
They tease it on SmackDown.
Paige has no friends though.
Paige was talking to whatchamacallit. Why am I blanking on who she was talking to in the backstage segment?
It was me.
No, I don't. It was John.
That's right.
It was John Bauer.
Oh, I just put my whole shoot name out there.
Kayfabe, brother. What the hell?
No, that's
Okay.
fine. If they don't know by now, that's fine.
I didn't know that. No,
Yeah, now you know.
Now, yeah, that's why Pluggo had to become a thing, because that's a lame name.
I don't know. You could have been related to Trevor Bauer.
the Bauer Hour. It would have been great.
Yeah,
The Bauer Hour.
There you go. I'm giving you merch here. I'm giving you free
Look
stuff.
at that, Pluggo.
no, I don't know.
No, he doesn't like it.
We'll stick with Pluggo.
Pluggo's picks. Something like that. We'll work on it.
Well, I think it's going to be
Pluggo and
whatever it
Paige,
is.
the PP connection, dude.
Okay, the PP.
Oh, you're going to go help her? Fine with me. I just think now you're going to do that triple threat, and eventually Owens has to win the belt.
He's gonna. GBH said it. I think Owens is gonna pin Sami Zayn.
Yep. And then Sami Zayn's gonna be.
Sammy will win the Rumble.
No. He's gonna be pissed off, run around backstage, and he's gonna do something that pisses off Johnny Gargano, and Gargano's gonna get up and kick his ass.
And then Johnny Gargano wins the Royal Rumble. Main events against Sami Zayn for the title. Here we go.
Maybe Sami Zayn starts yelling at Gargano, and then he starts slapping him or something.
Yeah, get up, Johnny.
And then he finally gets up. Like when Zayn walks away, he gets up in the crowd. Yeah.
I want so bad for Survivor
Runs up
Series.
on him.
They give me Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the title. I would take that.
They are teasing it, aren't they?
I would love that.
Finn's been backstage, kind of lurking.
I wouldn't mind Gargano versus Punk for the title after that.
That'll never happen.
So.
Never
No,
happen.
I don't want
They
Gargano to
tease
ever
that.
stop planking. That's money.
He's got to. It's
6
time.
months.
Time.
Is that the easiest $250K that you can make in a year right there?
I think so.
Yeah, it
Pretty
really
damn.
is. And then you got to do it at the photo shoot. Come on, you ain't got to hug nobody.
I don't know, Kyle. You tell us, Mr.
Easy
Moneybags.
Damn, just lay there the whole time.
Tucky's a founding member of Club WWE. He knows how
Yes,
to
he
make a
is.
quick 250.
What is that?
million.
$99 a year? Is that what it is for the club?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
No, you put some respect to founding member.
Yeah, he's a founding member.
Wait.
He's-
All you paid was $99.
He's not in the club.
a year.
He's built the club.
And you tell him what you get, Tuck. Let him know.
Let's walk down Club WWE.
Yeah.
A minute here.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
can.
I just said yes. I didn't actually understand what Club WWE was. So this is the thing they're doing. It's I have $100, so I'm gonna buy this. And so I knew it had something to do with live events. SummerSlam weekend it launched. I'll tell you, you paid $100 at the event. I got fast passes for photo ops and autographs, which really helped on day 2 with LA Knight because we were kind of crunched between the OBA, LA
Yep.
photo ops to get back and get there. It was still worked out. It was a beautiful day. Free beer every day. So that's like $36 in value alone.
He saved
'cause
a
we
lot
got
of money
free
on
beer
alcohol.
at the convention center. And then the thing that kind of stinks is that if you're in the Club WWE area in the convention center, they have random pop-up meet and greets. Maxine Dupree, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, several people that show up. I was just peeved that there was no schedule for that. I wish they had a
It's
time
just
span.
sporadic, right?
I'm not spending all day there, but if they do the same type of stuff when we go to Arizona for the Rumble, I get a couple photo ops, I get a couple free drinks. You get ticket offers, so like they sent out a discount if you wanted to get your name on the canvas for Sunday night's main event. Instead of normal people pay $250 as a Club WWE member, it's $200. So there's like random savings too. The ticket deal that Kyle and I got for SummerSlam was better than the disc that everybody had from WWE was better than the discount from Club WWE though. Like that Justin Jefferson code was a better value than the
WWE.
promo code that Club WWE sent out. But I think it's in development. They have exclusive merch per city in the 17 cities that Cena didn't visit that you can only get there. And then I got the jacket that I paid extra for.
You think they'd just give that to you?
I think that would be cool in 10 or 15 years. I don't know. Could be a thing because Club
Probably
WWE
not.
might last 10 months. Like
I was gonna say it's not gonna last
you
long.
know. And so I think
Wow.
You pay off your mortgage in like
Way
10,
to-
15 for
Way
that
to
jacket.
shit all over Tucky's founding membership, guys. Jeez, it'll
No,
I
be.
don't,
You're
know,
gonna
I
be
don't know that I'll renew it.
No,
I'm
don't.
not upset that I have it. When I go to the big events and there's perks, I just don't know. I think 2 events a year would make up the $100, the fast passes and things like that. I
Probably.
just don't know that I'm going to get to 2 per year. we'll see how it goes. But
And the
so
beer.
far, yeah, like the SummerSlam experiences was fun, and there was a few added bonuses. Gags got into the stadium faster than I did through the Club WWE line. There were 0 people waiting to get in. So
Yeah, general admission was.
really
I walked right in.
we had a great time. Yeah.
He didn't get any advantages there, but
You should get your jacket signed by everyone you go meet. Have them sign the inside.
No, I have them all sign the figures. That's where my
Oh, no, I meant thinking like if you ever want to move the jacket later.
maybe yeah, that could be a consideration.
yeah,
Or
get Maxine to
so-
sign it.
When we hit like 1 million subscribers, something like that.
Yeah, let's just try to get to 420 first.
That's what I was going into, a 420 plug.
Hey, every subscriber that we add becomes compounding interest, right? That's one more person that might know somebody else over time, and we're growing little by little, boys.
Brick by brick, right?
I like that.
So what else this week can we go through? There's some big matches tonight on AAA, GBH. We got Galeno versus Omos.
Galeno.
Yeah, I can't say it like that. I'll try. I might ask my friend.
Galeno.
to do it.
Kyle, see?
Almost.
Yep.
Well, so what do you got
Kyle,
for me
show
on
how to
that?
say, Kyle.
Galeno.
Yep. Come on, Diego.
Galeno?
There
Nope.
it is.
Terrible.
See, he's
I'm
going to
gonna
say
get the
terrible.
Galeno,
Even
let
if
us know.
I'm going to say even if I was half Mexican, he would still tell me it's terrible when I say
That's
it.
not true. That's
Yeah,
not
you
true
would.
because the guy who was the original host of Sábado Gigante is not Mexican, and his Spanish is perfect.
Well, all right. So give it to me, GBH. What do you
Yeah,
got?
what's going on in AAA lately?
Let's talk about it.
That's gonna be fun. Galeno versus Omos. Oh
Yeah.
man, they've been going at it a couple weeks. Wagner 3 was involved, but he's got his own stuff going on. I believe they're doing 2 weeks worth of tapings today for tonight's event and next Saturday's event. I saw something about a triple threat being booked for the number 1 contender spot for the women's title. And we've got a 4 tag team match tonight for number 1 contender for the AAA tag belts for
Yep.
Ola de Calor next week.
Yep. Psycho Circus,
Oh.
Money Machine, Los Americanos, and LWO.
Wow. Ooh.
I don't
Contender.
I like Money Machine.
Yeah, same.
I don't
They're
appreciate
fun.
that you put the
They're tired.
AAA logo above my face down there. The
And it looks a lot better with it though, covering your face.
And then you got Bronco Nima versus Penta, but I'm assuming that's to
Yeah.
get Bronco Nima out of the picture because the rumors are he's out of Power.
Is he
Stone.
leaving
crazy.
WWE?
No, they're getting him out of the faction.
Oh, because they don't like the mix of NXT and AAA.
I think that's what it was. I mean, he
Yeah.
fits with the group. His interaction with Penta last week was fun. I liked it a lot. Where he was like, "Oh, who you call him dead weight?" You know what I mean? That was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Stood up for himself, called him out, stood on business, and I think even if he would have lost, they would have still respected him to be like, "Hey, like you called him out, fuck it." But I don't know if they'll kick him out, and if they would, I thought they were going to bring in what's his name, Lucien Price into.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to add him to the faction, or he was going to completely separate himself when Los Perros go to NXT and beat him up, and then they
Right.
can establish a presence there. I thought that was going to be what bridged NXT and AAA because War Games is coming up, and what does NXT do when we have War Games?
They have their own war game. They had their own
Deadline? Is it
pay-per-view.
Deadline?
I don't think it's deadline. I think deadline's end of the year. But they have something too.
They put it somewhere in their pay-per-views sometimes. They could either do it in
Yeah.
Halloween Havoc. They do it all over the place.
Yeah, they did. What was it? AAA versus TNA versus NXT most of last year.
Well, what if they did something like that at Worlds Collide?
There we go.
Oh,
That's
there you
the
go.
one. World
There you
Cup.
Yeah, that's
And
the big
yeah.
one.
And that's
Yeah.
coming, right? That's coming.
I'm going to that, boys. I'm not going to All Out. I've been to All Out already. I'm going to Worlds
When is
Collide.
that?
Oh, yeah.
When is that? Worlds
Where are you
Collide?
sitting?
I haven't bought tickets yet.
23rd.
Oh, you said you're going like you
Of
had
September?
tickets.
Yeah.
I'll wait. Yeah,
It's
I'll wait.
all
till the
out.
very
It's all
last
out. It's the same day it's all out.
That's why I said I've already been to All Out 3 times, so it's like I'd rather experience AAA for the first time in person. That's where my
Yeah,
head's at. for
I
that.
want to see that. I need him to
Sure,
come
sure.
here.
That's what it is, Kyle.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
sorry,
it
I'm a
is.
WWE tribalist, yeah.
We come
I need-
on now.
I need him to
Kyle,
come here.
my question
AAA.
is, what are you gonna wear when you go to Worlds Collide?
I'm trying to think if I have anything Hispanic.
If I send you,
So Ruka, because she's dating Americano.
I haven't had a chance to hit the swap meet yet, but if I hit the swap meet and I get you a flannel and a beanie, you'll
I'll wear
rock
it.
that.
I'll wear it, yeah.
All right.
Tickets are only $70, so
Not bad.
Ooh, where?
I might be going. That's the 200 level, though, so I don't know if I want.
I think
I
they're
don't-
going to do. I think
That's a
they're going to
good
do a
experience.
AAA event in New York City during WrestleMania weekend. I think I'm going to get a AAA show here.
Dude, you
at
should
the,
go.
I am at the theater at the Garden because that's the only thing I don't think I've ever been to. I've seen all the other stuff. I don't think I've ever seen a AAA show.
I could sit front row, lower bowl for 500.
Dang,
That's not even that bad.
I know. That's why I was like thinking of
Compared to
like.
other shows, and it's
like-
a PLE. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Big money, Mr.
You don't even have to get content. You could just sit right there, have your camera ready. When anytime somebody walks by, you say their name. They might even react to it. Who knows?
Plus,
Yeah,
you
'cause
know
I-
how much you know how much Malort has to be moved for Kyle to get a $500 ticket in the front row. Tons of Malort has to
A
go.
lot of more.
If anybody can do it, Kyle can do
Yeah.
it.
I
That man can sell.
everybody knows I don't drink. I got out of the drinking game before Malort was a thing, so I
Smart.
have no idea.
It's not a thing. It's been around for like 100 years in Chicago. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not-
it was just a Chicago thing.
before it became popular. I should
There you
say.
go.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. think
Trendy.
of it
Trendy
much.
is the word.
Trendy. There you go.
No, it's
So
very
I've
popular. Tuck. Don't disparage it.
I've never partaken, so I don't know.
It's popular.
It's
I
like
heard
It's like drinking somebody's throw up in a
It
cup.
literally is ass.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is ass, and
You
I've
guys
drank it a few
taste
times.
your alcohol?
yeah,
It's gross, dude.
You just drink it?
yeah. You got to spit it out. You got to put it in your mouth and then spit
That's
it
why
out.
TBH, there's an aftertaste into that if you let it
It's
sit
ass.
too long, it
Yeah.
is-
Well, that's
it is-
different, Jacob. You're like 100 years older than I am.
dude. And I'm a huge fan.
You don't
I
have
can't even
taste
say
buds
that
anymore.
joke. I had a good joke for. I can't even go there because it's not even a joke. It was true.
I can't even go there.
I had something. Speaking of ass, but still.
The bed
All
chick
right.
take it in.
So we have the AAA stuff going on this week. A well-known Twitter writer, Rovert, passed away. It is a very controversial and I don't even know the term.
Why is it controversial? I am
Because he
not
was-
well aware of this
So
person.
the problem with Rovert's been around. Rovert was around for a very long time. Rovert is from, I think, Ireland. And he was one of those original, like 2011, 2012 shit posters from wrestling shit posters. Also had some very, very negative and controversial things to say about women, wishing people death on people. And people are just like, oh, he's just a character, blah, blah, blah. There was a lot of bad stuff that went on, and also a lot of stuff that went on the other side, where there are people who said, you know, he reached out to me, such and such. And the last 2 or 3 days, people dropped off of Twitter because of it. People they were taking sides. It's one or the other. However, he did something. You remember when Jimmy Rave passed away? He's another indie guy who everybody knew. Jimmy Rave. He was in Ring of Honor. He lost his leg, missed a booking because he got his leg amputated. Rover tweeted, "I want to see it," and you know. These type of things, he was like, I don't believe him based on his, his previous book. Like the guy really took it way too far, and so it became this. His death really has become a polarizing side, one or the other. All you got to do is look it up. But
Why
I'm just
does everybody feel the need to pick sides on everything?
because some people went, you know what, fuck this guy, and others were like, how could you say that? Really? And then you're like, well, look at everything he did, and he wished death on other people. And then on the other side, you have it's just the way tribalism is going to be on the internet.
mean, but
It's
like
the
Jesus
internet.
Christ, I don't know the guy, so I'm not going to comment on him or give
At
him
all,
an opinion
right?
on him.
I didn't know him,
Yeah.
even if I hated him. I'm not going
It's
to
not
comment
my
at all.
place, not my lane. Why
Right.
give an opinion on him?
And the dude's dead. I'm not into
Yeah.
that. I'm never going to
He's
step
gone.
on.
He can't defend himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's that. And you know what?
Leave it at that.
But it blew up the internet. And since we're on today talking about just everything, it's just another, days without wrestling bullshit. We reset the clock to 0. So
Pluggo, is there anything catching your eye in professional wrestling that we
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I didn't know the lore about that guy either. Oh, is
it's
that the
better
match
that way.
graphic?
That's all right.
I thought Death Before Dishonor last night was a lot of fun. I watched that.
I didn't see enough of the results. What did?
Oh, yeah, what
really
happened?
Good?
Yeah.
We were supposed to do a mixer for it.
They
Yeah,
got canceled.
Athena's still your champ, but Dito's still a champ. But Dick Wayne and Dito was awesome. It was a good time. I had a good little. I decided to watch that instead of SmackDown. I was going to catch up on SmackDown here in a little bit, but I had a good time.
I enjoyed SmackDown this week.
Daniel Garcia is going to take on Claudio Castagnoli because Eddie Kingston didn't get cleared.
Oh,
He's-
really?
Yeah, so he's not in the
What
Continental
is he?
Cup anymore.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with Eddie?
I don't know. I didn't even see that. I don't know. I do not know. I was.
man.
I'm not in the. I don't know everything.
Yes, you.
Yeah, but you're into the. You're tapped in.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
tapped
not
in.
as. I'm tapped into what like Pluggo wants to be tapped into. I'm not.
He's a post. Yeah, he's a poster. He's not a scroller.
Well, right.
I'll make the content.
You're a positive guy, Pluggo. You and pretty much our network are a bunch of positive guys. There's none of that shit posting in this group. So
I try to keep it as positive.
However, get cranky sometimes. That's all.
A popular opinion might be: can Athena ever get out of this hole of ROH and get to the AEW?
I got a thought on that. So I was watching last night, and I'm with you guys, right? I've said 1,000 times, like, Athena, why are they holding her down in ROH? Why isn't she more of a mainstay on Dynamite? Why isn't she in that? Maybe for some reason it just dawned on me last night, like, maybe she doesn't want to be. Maybe she's cool. Maybe she's cool with, like, I'll hold down ROH, because she does train, like, she's a trainer. She has a wrestling school. She has a wrestling promotion that she, an all women's wrestling promotion too. Maybe that's okay. I don't know, because I'm with you guys. I agree. I think she should move up to the Dynamite and kill it there, but maybe she doesn't want to. But I will say that, like, Hazuki and her had a hell of a match. Big fish, small pond, but is that her choice? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, but
she's way too talented, dude.
I know. I'm with you. She's way too talented. But if you remember, for a long time before Gunther made the decision to join WWE, he famously said he didn't want to move to the States. Like, it took a lot to convince him to come over here. So I'm thinking to myself, like, maybe she likes ROH and likes the schedule and likes the setup. Maybe that's why, and they realize what they have. But it is crazy to me that she's not a full-time Dynamite women's roster. I have my qualms with ROH. I don't watch as frequently as I would like to or
the
should.
Wrestling Dungeon, that is ROH.
But I did watch just Death vs. Honor, because Steph DeLander and Deanna Purrazzo was a good match. There's a lot of good there. There's just, like, there needs to be some separation between AEW and ROH.
And the problem is they're keeping the titles on their biggest champions, too. It's like you're creating no new stars in ROH if you're just keeping the titles on Bandito and Athena.
Nobody's watching to get stars.
And exactly. And then you have Billy Starks, like Eric's saying down there. We haven't seen
Billy the light of day. Out of ROH and AEW. Billy belongs back on the Indies.
Did she? I didn't see that.
Wow, I did not see that.
I must not have, like, when I was watching, but good on her for
good on her. Wow.
Get Billy back to the Indies. Let her work. She wants to work. She's buried. She hasn't gotten better because she doesn't get to work.
She should have beat Athena.
Of course, that was the time to do it.
Yeah. What was it, last year around this time?
Shout out to Affiliate, but she works. She works the Indies still. Not enough.
No.
Well, I mean, this is a question for the AEW fans. Like, in what regard is ROH compared to AEW? Is it SmackDown Raw or is it Raw NXT?
I think it's completely different than any of those.
It's
SmackDown Evolve. They've turned it into Evolve.
Collision is SmackDown. Collision is SmackDown. Dynamite is Raw, and then I would view ROH as AAA.
Lower.
Well, AAA is like on NXT's level, in a sense.
In a way, yes, you're right. Yes, but it's not a direct affiliate. If you get what I'm saying,
Triple H makes money. GBH, ROH does not.
Yeah, Triple H makes money. NXT makes money. There's no way ROH is.
Yeah.
So Evolve.
If you want to see Busta in the Brain, go to ROH, and the guys who were so excited.
Where have they been?
I saw Alec Price so excited when we saw him at the Mecca when he got signed. He was so excited.
Yeah, he was tears of joy, right?
Yeah, and now he's I don't know what they're doing. Like
he wrestled last night on ROH.
Right, on ROH. Right. Did I see him?
Did you have to pay for it?
Right.
I did have to pay for it. $9.99.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Tuck, I'm sad. I'm not going to you. Tuck, what do you got?
In regards to this situation?
Yeah, ROH.
I don't know what happened. They asked me about the show last night. It spiraled.
I don't think he has much ROH thoughts.
ROH is a wrestling company that Pluggo's enthusiastic about. That's something I love to hear. I probably could not care less about it. Shout out to those involved with it. No hate. I've enjoyed listening.
I was enthusiastic about the show last night. It was a good show.
That's my question.
So you just love Tuck's calm demeanor that he has.
I just love Tucky.
I mean, coffee. We're vibrant.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Who I would see you working for? Coast 103.5.
Okay.
You know about that
what that means.
station, right?
I have
I
no
don't know
idea.
if you guys know. Jay Gold might know, but in California, there's like a love station, a love song station.
Oh,
You know,
Tuck
actually, what
Yeah.
I think, what I would love, and if
Light
you would
FM.
do this, if you would do this for me, Tucky, you need to start an ASMR channel
Oh,
and just
I
put
saw-
me
by the-
and help me fall asleep at night. And just be like, it's Tucky.
Pluggo, I just saw the new Jason Statham movie, which was Terrible Mutiny, and the guy who does the Whispering Gentleman ASMR on TikTok was in it, and he did that too.
I don't know who that is, but
We're on screen right now, Kyle.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't hear my Mandy on Thursday.
But you
did you?
love a little. Hey, how it?
Yeah, you gotta
No,
tap the microphone.
Don't do that.
I hate that crap. I don't know what it is. What generation started
What
that crap?
don't you hate, Kyle? Sleeves. You
people,
hate sleeves. You hate ASMR.
He likes showing off his guns.
Well, at least he's not Jay Gold. Jay Gold hates every wrestler.
I don't hate any wrestler. I just don't. I know
We
what
were
I
talking
like.
about it too. Like I'm sensing a pattern, and
I don't like
he only
Sami
hates
Zayn.
Jack Cartwheel because he's in AAA. Like
I think Jack
Like,
Cartwheel.
but Tiffany Stratton does the cartwheel, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's awesome!"
Jack Cartwheel.
So, hey, can we touch on Tiffany Stratton? I got a thought. Let's see if you guys are on the same.
as we
wind down.
to the
Yeah.
end.
I think this whole Tiffany Chelsea thing is where Tiffany's going to turn on Chelsea, and finally we're going to get heeled Tiffany on the main roster. Anyone else?
And she puts over Chelsea.
Yeah, and I think that
It's
as
the
well.
loss.
Yes, and I think that as well.
Chelsea's
but
not losing
but we
to
need to
Nia,
get
right?
Tiffany back to heel. We need to get Tiffany back to that.
Yeah, of course we do, and a lot of
Well,
people need to get
you're
back
gonna
to
do
it.
what? Tiffany versus Chelsea once or twice, maybe 3 times. You need heel Tiffany.
Chelsea's
Yeah.
not losing.
Yep.
TBH, Chelsea's
And
not
then
losing
Rhea.
to Nia, right?
No.
Chelsea's not losing to Nia, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Nia's gonna put her over huge. I said that.
That's what I
Yeah.
want. I want that to happen.
Nia puts people
Everybody
over.
on the internet, it's like, oh, they're gonna have her give the title to Nia. I just know it. I'm like, no, Nia Jax is about to put over Chelsea Green, huge, big time. That's what Nia Jax has been doing ever since she was Queen of the Ring.
I need
She's
Lash
been over
Legend
everybody.
to get on to get back on track. By the way,
She always does that for years. She's always spent time putting over everybody else. People forget about that. They
She
just
took an
want to focus
RKO.
on things that people on the internet say instead of watching the matches and what happens after, which is Nia Jax puts over everybody. Literally,
It's true.
there isn't
You're
anybody
right.
she does not.
Nia
Put over.
Jax is a saint.
she's
She's the best.
I think
She's not like most girls.
No, exactly. There's only one
she's sweet.
Nia Jax.
I would very much like Lash
Listen
Legend
to
to get
it,
back on track
motherfucker.
with Nia. Can Nia give like I want?
We need
Legend-
Lash, yeah.
I
We
think
need
she's
it.
fallen off a little bit. I think she's
at the Braun Breaker. Or no, Braun's coming back
I
now.
think
Braun's
they pulled
coming
her
back.
down a little bit so they can give Chelsea some shine.
She
Tatum
was so
Paxton
hot
some
though.
shine,
She
Blake
was
Monroe. So-
she was so hot. Lash
They
Legend
need to
for a
heat
while.
up Julia. They need to heat up Blake
Exactly.
Monroe. They need to heat up Jordan Grace. They need to
And do
heat
all
up
that.
Lash Legend, and
And
they
do all
can't at
that
the same time. Yeah.
Julia is done. Julia
Julia
is
is
gonna,
fine.
Be happy
she's gonna
that-
run this
that Chelsea
contract
Green
out and
is
she's
happy.
done.
I don't think Julia's done. Look at Chelsea.
Send her
Green.
back to
All she was
NXT.
doing- All Chelsea Green was doing for a long time was losing and spots.
Yeah, but Chelsea
And then she
Green
was US
knows
champ.
her business.
Chelsea has a personality.
Chelsea knows her business. Yep.
That's
Hey,
the difference.
I get the
there.
same from Julia in the future. Who knows? This is just a test run. This
Hey,
is just
boys.
their way of keeping it relevant.
I gotta run. Something.
Don't worry, we're wrapping up anyways. Don't worry.
I love you guys.
Well, go see you later.
I love
Bye,
you guys. You're the
Pluggo.
best. Thanks for
Thanks for
having
stopping
me. I'm sorry to run so soon, but I
All right,
gotta take care of something. Just came up. All right,
You're
love you,
good.
boys.
Good, brother. See you,
Take
Pluggo.
care of business.
All right.
Did you not pay
Well-
him enough, Kyle?
I know his anytime minutes wore out. That was
I only had Pluggo for 30 minutes on the
Jake
schedule.
wasn't like, I got it.
I hope everything's all right.
It was enough time to blow smoke up Tucky's ass. Now Tucky feels like the best, like $1 million from Pluggo. Jeez.
That's all those two do. You should have seen them when they were in the same room together.
Yeah, Bella Boy.
Arthur Klein. It was an electric weekend in Minneapolis. I got to tell you.
Oh,
And
that's
we
all I
need
hear.
these two. We need these two. It's not complete without you two. This is the whole main event front office right here.
It
The
is.
Brown and Tuck. Sorry.
Listen, it's been a great Kayfabe jumping on a Saturday.
It's fun.
Talking some wrestling.
One
Talking
more.
about
I
what's
think I
coming.
want to spin up a little.
Oh,
Go ahead.
what do you got?
What do you got?
The banter between Orton and Cody Rhodes yesterday. I think Orton's pushing him to turn bad, and I think Cody pointed at it a little, right? He said it's not a prediction, it's a spoiler, right?
It's
I'm
coming.
interested. I'm interested in that. I think
Homelander, Cody.
it feels like maybe they're going that way. I'm interested to see what's going on. Gentlemen, thoughts?
I can piggyback off that because JPJ, also from the Main Event Wrestling Network, he tweeted last night, I think it was last night, about that very same thing. And so I went and pasted, because it's what I do. I pasted a link to one of my blogs where I said, hey, I just happened to talk about this recently. You might like this. And I dropped it in June where I broke down 5 guys that would be potential Paul Heyman guys in this new era.
I remember that
Cody
reading.
Rhodes was one of them. And you don't need a Paul Heyman mouthpiece all the time. As long as you got a Paul Heyman manager, he'll get you the big matches. And if he gets Paul Heyman in his corner, he'll get all the main event matches he wants. Same thing with Oba. He doesn't need Heyman to talk for him. But with someone getting him bigger matches, he might not have had an open challenge that went unanswered. Heyman would have made sure to get 1 guy, 2 guys, maybe even.
Or he might not have had been in King of the Ring to begin with.
Listen, that is the best. That's one of the most coherent reasoning for Heyman. Like Punk, he didn't need Heyman to speak for him, and he could speak on the. You're 100%
he said it on Thursday's podcast. You mentioned it in the comments section on Thursday, and you were 100% right.
Yep, that'd be a very interesting. He could have a giant stable. By the way, could you imagine if Heyman
Cody with a
imagine a dangerous alliance? Imagine dangerous alliance again. Cody.
So who do you put with Cody? Yeah,
Cody,
Ricky
Braun,
Starks,
Braun,
Ricky. You have to put
okay, Oba. I would give him a whole bunch of guys.
Oba.
I'd give him a whole bunch of guys.
Look.
Ethan Page.
These are the 5 guys I gave Oba. I gave him Dion Lennox, Tony D'Angelo, Josh Briggs, Oba Femi, and Cody Rhodes.
Huh.
I don't like any of those guys in there except for Oba.
They don't have to be main eventers.
You're right. Because
they could just be a dominating presence. That's it.
I like the youth.
He's a big guy. Shave his head, put on a bunch of black clothes, looks scary.
How about a monster?
Already a big guy.
What about a monster dangerous alliance that challenges the bloodline and takes the bloodline out? So you have
with
Heyman
Cody at the helm.
Yeah, can you imagine Heyman go? I've had enough of this crap, and he has
enough of the Hawaii family.
Right,
yeah.
He has Cody, he has Braun, he has Ethan Page, he has Oba, and he just goes, "I'm done with this crap."
Let's take him out. Drew McIntyre's the last piece.
There you go. Drew
McIntyre goes with Cody Rhodes. It has to because he hates
goes,
the bloodline.
Take out the bloodline. I've had enough of these guys, and that's the end.
There it is.
Beat it.
That's
Cody bloodline.
Group Super Alliance kills the bloodline.
Be a year-long
NXT to work with Zilla.
Right. Oh, get rid of Zilla.
Zilla's got to work on his promos, brother.
Zilla needs his mouth sewn shut like Deadpool in the Wolverine movie. He just keeps his mouth completely sewn.
What about Brett Poole? What do you know about Brett Poole? What he's up to tonight?
I haven't seen that guy. Where is he?
I don't know. He's probably doing his dad duties.
Man,
today.
what a terrible promo. I'm sorry. Zilla, shut the hell up. What a terrible Shut up, Zilla.
We didn't get the chance to talk about it on the night shift, so this is...
But if Tiffany Stratton said that promo, what a great promo.
It doesn't matter. If Tiffany Stratton said...
Because she's got boobies.
Yeah, what is Zilla doing? What is he doing?
Hi, mister. This is like, all right, Tuck, it's time to wrap up
What the hell is... I'm sorry, what is he doing? Zilla, shut up. What are you doing? Be a monster. You're a monster. You look great. Just shut up. Like, that was the worst promo I've ever heard. That's
probably what our audience is thinking of you right now. They're just like, just shut up. Just end the stream. Just shut up.
My wife laughed, you're right.
End the stream.
That's how we're ending it, by the way.
Yeah,
okay.
Man.
Guys, make sure you're following us everywhere on all the socials at @mainevent_net. Hit that subscribe button because we're on the road to 420 subscribers. I believe we are 11 away. We can do that this weekend. And Labor Day weekend is coming up. We are a few weeks away from the half marathon stream. So if you're going to want to watch that, you got to subscribe to the channel. So go to that QR code up there.
Kick off your Labor Day weekend with us. And
that's right. Why don't we go around the horn, though, and hit our individual plugs. Tucky, go first.
Hey, at JimTuck89 on all the socials. Probably the least active of the 4 on this screen right now, but I'm very excited to be regularly active on the On the Mark Wrestling podcast at Pod on the Mark. And gentlemen, what a time I had. Thank you for letting me enjoy a cup of cold brews with you.
Ooh, cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah. GBH, what you got rolling?
While we were in the middle of the stream, I just finished posting Paperclip Mike's newest blog. He is back. He did a retro review of Coliseum's Best of WWF Volume 12. Jay Gold was probably there when the VHS dropped the day of.
I was.
We've got like, I think,
of course I was.
A blog a day coming up this week. It's going to be insane. Looks like the wheels are running again. There's a lot of wrestling coming up, so you'll see more blogs from us. We're almost at 420. Once we hit I think me and Tino said when we get to 419, we're gonna start like a smoker session stream, so everybody can hop on and get us ready for 420, and
we'll do that through the Discord.
Yeah, so we'll all just
because we can't put it on YouTube. We can't put that on YouTube.
What, us smoking weed?
Yeah, we can't do that.
What about the Rascals?
Really?
The Rascals do it. We can
No,
do it like the
we
Rascals.
can't.
You never
Trust
actually
me, I've
show
already
us
looked
smoking.
into it. Well, yeah, if you mean
We'll
you
do
did
it
it
on
off the
Discord.
camera. Yeah.
Everybody can do it on
Room full of
Discord,
smoke.
and then what we'll do is whoever's not smoking will be on the YouTube channel, and like we'll transition. We'll figure some shit out. But we're almost at 420. We only hit 420 once, so check us out every single Tuesday for Kayfabe Coffee, the Wake and Bake. We also have Kayfabe Coffee every Thursday, the Morning J with our friend JPJ. So there's always a little bit of coffee to go around. We're just not open 7 days a week. Other than that, follow us on our socials, and I don't think I need to plug anything else. No, just follow us on our socials and subscribe today.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over here, guys. We got Kayfabe Coffee, we have Main Event Mixers, we have the Dusty Finish, and we have our own individual podcast, shows, blogs, you name it. We got a little bit of everything at the Main Event Wrestling Network, and we want you to be a part of our journey. So come join us, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 420. We're going to get there very soon. We're getting closer to 500. I think we can get there by the end of the year. Guys, just to give you a little comparison, the network at this time last year was sitting at 112 subscribers. We are currently sitting at 409. In the past year, we are almost gaining a subscriber a day. The momentum is real. This isn't fake. This isn't fabricated. This isn't AI. This is authentic wrestling coverage by real people that care about wrestling and care about the audience that is commenting and interacting, because without an audience, we can't do this. So thank you for tuning in to this episode of Kayfabe Coffee. Tune into the Wake and Bake this Tuesday, live at 11 a.m. Eastern with my boy, the Great Brown Dope Smoker, the Great Brown Hope, and Bluntino. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Take care, everyone.
What up, though? You already know what it is. Best in the world, aka The Problem. Isaiah Bronin. And you watching the Main Event Wrestling Network.